Well, fine, Johnny. I'd like to help you out, but what do you want me to do?
For 20 long years, Marshal Matt Dillon was the rock that held Dodge City together. Week after week, no matter what chaos rolled into town, he stood there with that calm, unshakable authority that made audiences feel safe. Through James Arness, Gunsmoke didn't just have a hero, it had a backbone. But when you watch his final episode, something feels off almost immediately. The man who once seemed untouchable suddenly looks tired, worn down, and strangely distant. And that shift is exactly what makes his last appearance so unsettling. It's not that the episode is terrible, it's that it feels wrong, like you're watching a legend fade in real time without anyone acknowledging it. And the truth is, the ending of Gunsmoke wasn't planned like a proper goodbye. The final episode, The Sharecroppers, aired in March 1975, but it wasn't written as a finale. There's no big farewell, no emotional closure, no final moment that honors the weight of what the show meant. Instead, the story strangely focuses more on Festus and a struggling family dispute than on the Marshal who carried the series for 2 decades. Dillon is there, but is almost pushed into the background of his own ending. And fans felt it. Because after investing 20 years into one man's journey, viewers didn't just want the show to stop, they needed a real ending. But to understand why this final chapter feels so hollow, you have to understand the man behind the badge. James Arness wasn't some Hollywood creation built for fame. He came from Minnesota, raised in a disciplined home with deep family roots. He worked hard jobs before acting ever entered his world, loading freight, working as a courier, even logging. And then came the war. Drafted into the US Army, he landed at Anzio in 1944, and because of his towering height, he was literally sent off the landing craft first. Not long after, he suffered a devastating leg injury that would haunt him for the rest of his life. That pain never fully left him, and during long filming days on horseback in Gunsmoke, it would return like an old ghost. Still, he carried it quietly, just like he carried everything else. He earned the Bronze Star and the Purple Heart, and when he came home, he didn't chase glory, he simply tried to rebuild his life. His Hollywood break came slowly, almost by accident. After radio work, he hitchhiked to California, took small roles, and eventually caught the attention of John Wayne. Wayne didn't steal the role of Matt Dillon like some rumors claim, he recommended Arness for it. And when Wayne personally introduced him in the first episode, it was like America was being told, "This is your new hero." And they accepted him. But behind the scenes, Arness struggled early on. He felt inexperienced compared to seasoned cast members like Milburn Stone, and the pressure nearly crushed him. In fact, Stone openly disliked him at first, snapping at him and doubting he belonged in the business at all. Yet Arness didn't fight back. He listened, improved, and earned respect. Over time, that cast became a real family, loyal to each other in a way viewers could feel through the screen. And that's what makes the ending hurt even more. Because when the network decided to cancel Gunsmoke, it happened suddenly, with no warning. No farewell season. No crafted goodbye. The show didn't end because the story was finished, it ended because television was changing. The mid-1970s brought the rural purge, where networks wiped out traditional American comfort shows to make room for modern, edgy programming. And even a giant like Gunsmoke wasn't spared. So when you watch that last episode today, you're not just watching Matt Dillon's final case. You're watching a legend being quietly dismissed, a man who gave 20 years of his life to a character and never got the ending he deserved. And maybe that's why it still lingers with fans. Because the final image of Marshal Matt Dillon isn't heroic or triumphant. It's unfinished. Like the door to Dodge City closed without letting anyone inside say goodbye.